She was in soccer, but she hasn't picked up anything else that she wants right now.
Okay, and do you have to pay for the soccer program that she's in?
Yeah, it goes through the city. It's only it was only like $35, and then you had to buy her shoes and stuff like that, so it wasn't that much.
Not that much. Do you think you're going to have to cut back on anything she's in?
Maybe. I haven't got around to it, but since this the recreation department fees are so low, you can kind of swing those. They're only like 35. I think like looking at the list, I think the most was like $50 or something like that. But no, I think I can swing that for her. I mean, she's little, she wants to do it. You can just cut back on a couple things to get that.
Actually, it's been kind of positive because, I don't know, I'm shopping for a new car and kind of been waiting around, kind of putting it off, and so yeah, now it's a good time to buy, and and then fortunately with our job at the city, they've actually hired a couple of people, which they were short for the last couple of years, and that's really made it hard. And so having them come on and be lower seniority kind of helps if there was a layoff or something, which we had a couple of years back, and we've never had that ever. They had laid off 2 people, and so anyway, they just hired a couple of new people, so that kind of helps, secure my job, and happy about that.
How about your kids? Are they in any school programs, extracurricular activities?
Normally they are, but we're displaced by the flood, so we're clear out in Marion, so to have them be involved in a sport would mean zipping across town over and over and over, and we were doing that enough as it is and so gas prices when they were really high, we were coming into town like 3 different times, and oh my gosh, 3 different tries in a day, and so yes, right now it's not really too good for him. So my youngest one anyway, he's in the past, he's like in the summertime, he's been involved in like 2 baseball leagues at a time. Yeah, he likes that. He likes all sports. So yeah, that's affected him just because of where we're located now. We didn't want to change schools because that was pretty much, he didn't care one little bit about anything he lost in the flood. He just wanted his friends, and so, kept him in the same school, and he gets bused now where we were just a little bit of a walk away, so that's a big change.
Just using like the libraries more, those type of programs that are either free or very inexpensive.
Okay, and what were they in before that you've had to cut?
Some sports, we've gone down from 2 to 1 sports, some different activities like that.
And how are the kids taking that?
Oh, they're fine, as long as, there's plenty of stuff out there. You just have to change and look around and see what's out there.
She takes music lessons, and Lottie, you do swimming lessons, don't you? Yeah, so she takes music lessons. We can cut back in other areas. I mean, I'm a freelance writer, and my wife she teaches music. We're all musicians, so I also work musically. And yeah, things have cut back, but we're working class. So we're musicians. We're educated, but we're really working class. Anyway, we've always been. So in a sense, this economy hasn't affected us probably as much as some, middle class people who had more investments and things like that. I really think that it hasn't really gotten there because we just didn't have that kind of a profile to begin with. So
just kind of used to taking advantage of this type of stuff anyway?
Yeah, we do this anyway. I mean, we use the whole city. If you can't bring up your kids in Iowa City, there's no place on the planet you can bring them up.
Narrowing it down a little more financially, maybe not having them participate in so many things like that, depending on the cost.
Okay, so what things are they involved in right now?
Right now, my children are smaller, so everything is more through the Y instead of the school. So that is more money. More sports activity, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, things like that. Yeah, we're trying to narrow it down just a little bit more. You just need to redirect them, I think, a little bit. We're trying to save for one big vacation this summer, so we kind of narrow it down to, well, those funds are going to be used for that, and trying to save for that so that they see that bigger picture in the long run.